Hey everyone, it's Rocleigh here. Just took the motherboard out of the other case, put it in here. First thing to check is, before you do anything, is grab your motherboard. Don't put the middle thing in here. Grab it and set it down into roughly its position. So if it sits in here fine, then go ahead. If it doesn't sit in there, then go back, put it in the other case, or find a new case to put it in, whichever floats your boat. And also the other thing is, like the other one, you want to make sure all the gold things on the bottom line up. So I can see here there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got 7 lining up, and we've got 9 holes, so we need 2 down the bottom there. So take one of the ones that don't need. It's pretty easy to line them up. They normally always line up in a row, except for the top one is normally down a bit lower than the others, but normally back of it, but it normally won't have a hole there. So, but all these should line up with each other. So this is I get it in. So, and just make sure the others are tight. There's one more that's being a bit of a poopy pants. I won't come out, so no. I like pliers. So my pliers again, just grab onto it. I prefer using pliers because it's like little fingers. Don't need to unloosen. Most of it's off. It's finger tight. I can't get this in. That's what she said. No, there we go. Just need to use my other hand. That one must have been tied. So it's always a good idea to have a look at the rack mount, what it's like. So this one seems to slide in and out. Different. So what we're actually doing now is, before we do anything, is that's there. We're going to go and chuck our hard drive in this one. Maybe chuck some screws in it. Make sure which way it goes in. So we'll just slide the hard drive in like that. Make sure we put it in the right way, would be very helpful. And try and line up the holes with there. So if you can see that, sorry I'm using front camera, so it might not be very good. Then we grab some screws, normally little screws. Now, and again, because I'm lazy and I'm only going to do one side, the side that sees the case. No real need to do the other side. Both done up. And the other thing we're going to throw in is this, because it was in the case, so I just thought I'd chuck it in. So basically the same concept. Put it in, find some screws, and screw it in with a good screw. I've never seen this thing before. Let's cool down. I don't know how, but it believes it can. If it believes it might. If anyone knows about these colour things, give me a hoi hoi. So that's, I'm guessing, I've never seen it before, so I'm just chucking in like that to see what happens. And then we push that down, make sure it clips, and on the round, so hard drive's in. So I put that in there because it looked like I might be hitting it when I put the motherboard in. I was trying to find a motherboard, most easiest thing. So I'm just seeing where it's all going to line up. So yes, we're going to have a really big problem there. So I'm actually going to, good thing about this one, it's got two, so push it down, start it up, push it down. There, hazard averted. Put it in the right way. I might have to do two takes of this because this is taking a lot longer. So, next thing to do is put in the power supply units. This is a 500 watt power supply unit, which is a bit bigger than the normal standard. And if you actually see here, that's actually a mount that will hold the power supply unit in place. So just kind of line it all up, and this is where all the cords will come into place. So like that, and then we just grab some screws and screw it in, and I think that once we do that, that will be one video, and then I'll make this part 2. Because apparently people want short videos now. Short videos. So this one's quite good, it's holding it where I need it. And just throw some screws in that don't match up. So yes. So depending on which one you have, a lot of the hard drives I get, the power supply units I get, they have this one's just awkward. Yeah. They have fans on them up the top or open areas, and so I like to normally have them open. If the dust is long straight up here, it just doesn't normally go anywhere unless you have a fan up there. I recently got a big computer case which I'm quite happy with, and that's where my game machine is. And my gaming machine seems to get so much air that I accidentally forgot to put the CPU fan on it, and I played an hour of games and it didn't even do anything. So that was, yeah, my real bad. So a couple of screws. Power supply unit is kind of important one, but I think I'm only going to do 3 screws with this one. So you don't want them over tight screws, you just want them nicely tight up. So yep, do it the right way. So just so it pulls itself. Power supply unit, you want a bit tighter than normal, so it pulls itself to the back. There you go. Make sure it doesn't wobble, and that's that. Then the next thing is we want the fan. So I normally like the fan cords facing down, so that's what I do, and then we just need to find some holes where it's going to fit. So those holes look like they're going to be the ones. Then we get those screws, just turning about. Put them in. Try and keep them straight as possible. They will line up themselves, but sometimes they'll go in a lot easier. Most of the time they'll just be annoying. So on the other case I actually broke the fan, but as this fan is connected to the CPU, normally I would just replace it, but I just broke the edge, so it can't be screwed in on one side, but that's alright. 3 is a good number, so that's that. So that's the first video of how to install it. So as you can see now, it's getting very quite full, and we haven't even stored much things into it. So the second video will be yes, because that went for 12 minutes, will be on the rest of the installation. So keep watching. If you've had enough, don't keep watching. If you think this will help someone, share it, or yeah, whatever. So have a nice day everyone. Bye bye.